Good morning, everyone. I'm here with Matt and Alexa from the soon-to-be Meet the Frasers. You guys saw them on the show earlier today, and I figured I'd steal them right after the show and do a quick RHODE extra with them. How are you guys?
Ooh, we're
We
great.
are great.
Yeah.
We're fantastic.
Yeah.
So I want to get down right away to the roots of your relationship
Oh,
because
boy.
I feel like that's what people want to know, right?
Yeah.
So how did you meet?
Well,
There's a real story and there's a fake story.
yes.
Okay?
And I have the real story.
Does that mean I have the fake story?
Yes.
She tries to say my story isn't real.
Oh, listen. Of course, so it was back in like 2017. So of course, 2017, this generation, I get a DM on Instagram.
Oh, a DM. Okay.
That's how you do today. You just slide right in the DM.
That's how you do it, right? And that's, I guess, the brink of a lot of relationships lately.
Yes.
So he DM'd me, and it was around the time where I was Miss Rhode Island Teen USA.
Okay.
So he congratulated me and everything, and actually asked me for a cup of coffee and to go out for coffee.
I did.
So that's
Had
where
all the
we
moves.
met. Yep, and we hit it off. I would say. I think so.
But there's an issue of who was following who because I never followed her.
Oh.
Yes,
So
you
I-
did.
she was following me. She
I
was following me.
I didn't know who he was. My mom
You
knew
don't know who
before
I
I
am.
did.
You had no idea
Now
who I
I
am.
do.
Dead
But
people know who I am, and she says she doesn't know who I am.
I didn't. My mom did before
okay.
me.
All right.
And so that was pretty much it. We hit it off. I mean,
Maybe your mother
feel
followed
like,
me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It was,
Maybe.
to me, I feel like it was like love at first sight. Like, I knew that he was going to be my boyfriend, like, that day. Like, I just knew it.
Are you a psychic too?
No. I knew he was going to.
Wait, so I'm going to interrupt. How did you know?
I don't know. It's crazy because they do say, like, in the movies, you just know who you're going to be with. And, oh, my God, like, the Disney movies know love at first sight and the princess. But that's real. Like, when you meet the person that you're going to be with, I swear that's what happens. And that's exactly what happened to me.
So cute.
So,
And wait, so what were your feelings when you first met?
I was like, boy, this girl can talk. Oh my God. I was only planning to meet her for 10 minutes. And next thing you know, I'm there for an hour.
Wow.
And then, I saw her dead grandmother behind her.
yes, he did. He read me on the first
Wow.
date, I guess.
Right on the
meeting.
first date.
Yeah.
Right on the first date.
I was going to ask you guys that.
Yeah.
Have you ever read each other? But the first date.
Yes.
So my question is, how did you bring this up on the first date?
Well, so it's funny now because everyone asks him this question, like, do you see anyone behind me?
Right.
And now that I'm with him 24/7, I know that people ask, but that's actually what I asked when I first met him. And right off the bat, like, in my family, we carry around a little pouch of, like, my Grammys, my late Grammys, and it has her rosary beads and cross and everything. And at the time when I met him, I had it in my purse. And he was like, you have your Grammys behind you, you have something of hers in, like, your purse or your wallet. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I almost died. I almost died.
Listen, if she passed out,
oh
I
my
could have
God.
revived her. I used to be an EMT.
Yeah.
If she,
And I almost passed out. I was like, what is
And if she
happening?
died, we just would have talked to her. So
Yeah.
it was a match made in heaven.
Right.
Funny. Wow, that's crazy. So what is it like, I guess, dating a psychic medium?
I have to say I love it. I mean, at first I was a little taken back because it's not like, teacher. Like,
Right.
I speak to dead people. So it was a little, like, shocking at first, but he's just amazing. And still to this day, 3 years later, I'm in awe. And I love it. Like, it helps us in a lot of situations. Like, it's crazy. One night we lost our cat and literally couldn't find him anywhere. We were looking for hours and hours and hours. And we were laying in bed. We were like, okay, we'll just leave out the food and whatnot. And oh my God, he all of a sudden had a vision. And he was like, he's outside in a bush. And I'm like, we checked outside. We've been outside for hours.
Right.
Like, that's where we were looking. We're up and down the street. He goes, no, we have to go back out. It's like 1 a.m.
Wow.
We go back out. We look in the bush. And there is our cat. So crazy things like that. Like, that's
Yeah.
kind of like a
Wow.
funny
How
example.
do you
but-
feel about living with dead people too?
Well, luckily I don't see them, so I let you take care of that.
Imagine.
But
So what is
really
it?
one of those
What is it
not-
like dating Alexa?
Oh my God, dating Alexa's like dating a Victoria's Secret model every single day.
Stop.
I mean, to me,
I
she's the most beautiful girl in the world. I'm
Thank
so lucky to have her.
Thank you.
And more importantly, you know, I love everything that she stands for. I love the fact that she's a pageant girl. I love the fact that she's a role model to so many women. I love to see you modeling, you know, on the fashion runway, you know, and doing your thing. And, you know, I think that today more than ever, you know, we need somebody that's a strong icon for women.
Right.
You know, we need more, you know, women out there in the workplace promoting, you know, promoting women and promoting feminism and whatnot.
Right.
So I love to see you out on the stage. I love the fact that you're going for, you know, Miss Rhode Island again. I love to see you, you know, accomplish your dreams. You know, I love how motivated she is.
Thank
Alexis has been so motivated and so passionate from the first day I met her, and I love that about you.
Oh, I love this. So since you both are so motivated and you have amazing careers ahead of you, how do you think that's going to help you in Meet the Frasers? Are you guys excited?
Oh, we are so excited, but more
like over the
importantly,
moon.
to meet our fans. Like, I am so blessed that, you know, to have already had a career, have a career, you know, traveling from state to state to state and even different countries. I mean, we've met fans from Australia, we've met fans from Ireland, we do cruises with our fans. I mean, so to be able to go on tour and to have people come up to us and say, oh my God, you know, I've watched you on TV, and to get to meet everybody and to have our families with us, I mean, it's just,
Yeah, and I swear,
it's just a blessing.
his fans are the sweetest people. Like, they're the
family.
sweetest.
They're
They
family.
are.
Our
They're
fans are our
family.
family.
They're the sweetest, most supportive people. Like, they were already supportive of you. Then I came along, and he started, you know, posting me, and they love us. And even like I go to a lot of his shows, or almost all of them, and they come up to me, and they're like, "Oh my God, like I see you on Instagram," and things like that. But I think Meet the Frasers is going to be something that's super relatable to everybody. I mean, our family is so diverse. We're all similar, like as a big Italian family, but we're also all different. You know, my mom's a baby nurse. His dad likes to camp and go outside, and then his mom is a psychic, and our sisters are, you know, they like different things, and who's hairdressing, who's into numbers, and so there's literally something for everybody in our show. Everybody.
That's great. I'm really excited to see it, and I know tons of people are. Okay, so my last question is, what do you guys think is the key to a happy relationship?
Oh my God, the key to a
That's a
happy
good
relationship.
question.
I gotta say supporting each other in everything that you do.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that Meet the Frasers would be such a success as it is right now without having you by my side.
That's how I feel.
I mean,
too.
so many people say to me, you know, I want to see more. You know what? We know that you do readings. We see you out on the street, you know, reading people, and out, you know, on TV reading people. You know, what's it like behind the scenes? You know, and the fact that I get to share Alexa and my family and everybody with the audience is just so amazing. And the fact that, you know, she's here and she stands behind me and I stand behind her.
Through
you know,
everything.
Alexa stops at the drop of a hat to come on tour with me when I'm going to different cities. I mean, sometimes we're in 3 cities, you know, in 3 different days. I mean, over the past year alone, we've taken over 30 flights to different cities, states, and locations.
A lot of together time.
It is.
It is.
And,
There's
and
also times when I had to cancel my shows. I mean, come support you in the pageant and
Right,
whatnot, or move
right.
dates around. But, you know, being there and to know how, if something's important to someone that you love, you just have to be there, support them. And sometimes it's about putting your own goals and dreams aside to help that person.
Yeah, we've both done that. And of course, no fighting either.
Right.
We never, ever, I mean, we've been together for 3 years. I really don't think we've had one fight. You have to just communicate. And, you know, but we're lucky because we're exactly alike. So we think the same and we're always on the same wavelength. So that's pretty easy too.
The only thing we fight about are the cats.
The cats?
Wow, we have different parenting.
We have co-parenting issues.
But you
okay?
will see that
I'll
on the
say it.
show.
I'll say it. We have co-parenting issues.
Okay.
You will see that on the show.
Well, I'm not going to ask you guys any more questions because I want people to be excited and anxiously awaiting for your show. When can we catch it?
So you can catch it February 2020. It's called Meet the Frasers. And we also have official show pages. So on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, if you follow at Meet the Frasers, you can get all of the latest clips as soon as they're released.
Dates, anything. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around and chatting with me. And make sure you catch their show. We're all so excited for this week's Road Extra. I'm Emily Gibbs.